Hi friends, I'm sharing with you 10 really awesome summer appetizers. It is that time of year where there's a lot of functions going on, and I love bringing an appetizer or a finger food to a function. So I'm going to share with you 10 really awesome summer appetizer ideas. If you're new to my channel, make sure you click subscribe. Let's get cooking. This appetizer is going to be using Triscuits, the cracked pepper and olive oil flavored Triscuits. These are amazing. They are so flavorful and so good in this appetizer. I'm going to add on some whipped cream cheese, and I'm gonna just spread a little bit on top. So you can use regular cream cheese if you'd like, but you'll probably want to have it a little bit more room temperature so you can spread it on. This whipped cream cheese is just fluffy and amazing, and it just spreads on to these Triscuits really easily. So I am now going to add on a slice of strawberry, and I absolutely love strawberries in the summertime. They are so fresh and delicious. So I'm just adding a sliced strawberry onto each Triscuit with cream cheese. I'm now going to drizzle with a balsamic glaze, and this is the easiest appetizer and is a huge hit. These flavor combinations are really good. So I have some dried apricots for this appetizer, and I really love dried fruits. They are so good. I have my whipped cream cheese again, and I'm going to add this on top of each apricot. So a little dollop. And you can use, like I mentioned, you can use regular cream cheese, just have it softened a little bit so you can spread it nice and easily over each dried apricot. This is a really awesome combination. I am adding on now a piece of walnut. So I'm kind of breaking the pieces up in half to make them a little bit smaller, a little bit more bite size. But you can keep them whole or whatever size walnut you want to put on top of that cream cheese. Now I'm going to add on a drizzle of honey. And this combination of these ingredients is so good and is so perfect for summer, an awesome little finger food appetizer. And it would not be a summer get-together without some deviled eggs. So I am hard boiling my eggs, and I'm going to bring them to a boil for, I like to do 20 minutes, and then I take them out and put them in an ice bath for 10 minutes, and it just makes that shell come off so easily. We love hard-boiled eggs, and just deviled eggs are such an awesome snack. Super easy and just a huge hit at all of our functions. So now that my eggs are all peeled and cooled off, I'm going to cut them down around the center and cut them in half. I'm going to put them in my little deviled egg platter here, and I'm going to save the yolk into my bowl that I already have my mayonnaise measured into. But I have all my eggs, have all my yolks. Now I'm going to add in my Dijon mustard, about a tablespoon, and I have about 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise in the bowl already. I'm going to add in some salt and pepper as well, and then this is going to just mash up with all of this yolk, and it's going to be creamy, and it is such a good filling, and it's just really so easy. So I'm just going to put a dollop into the center of each egg. You can also put this in like a baking piping bag and put it in the center of each egg. That way you can make some cool designs. I'm just doing a quick way today. I'm putting a dollop into the center of each deviled egg. So now that these are all ready to go, I'm going to add in some paprika. I love paprika, and it just gives it a really awesome little garnishment look. And these are so pretty, so delicious. They just are so easy to pop in your mouth. Healthy too, so I absolutely love making these for summertime. So I'm going to make some pinwheels. I have cream cheese, I have sour cream, I have some salsa, and I have some shredded cheese as well. So this is going to be a really awesome filling for these pinwheels. I'm also going to add in some taco seasoning mix. You can do 1 to 2 tablespoons of this depending on how much you want to use. But I'm going to mix this all together, and then this will be ready to go into my tortillas. Pinwheels are so great. They are so perfect in the summertime. You should make these ahead of time. So you want to make these the night before and have them set up in your refrigerator. So I'm spreading out the mixture onto my tortilla nice and thin. I will roll this up, and all this goodness in the center will be just amazing. We love anything kind of Tex-Mex, anything with taco seasoning is a huge hit in our family. So this is a really great one. It's so easy to make. So I'm gonna roll all of these up, and here's all the filling inside. Once I have them all rolled up, I'm going to wrap each one into some cellophane or cling wrap, and I'm going to wrap them nice and tight, and I'm going to put these in the refrigerator overnight so that they can set up. And then I can cut these before we're ready to have them at our function. So I love doing make ahead appetizers or any kind of food that's make ahead so that you don't have to spend a whole bunch of time in the kitchen when you're having a get together or when you're going somewhere for a barbecue or a potluck. So these sat overnight in the refrigerator, and now I'm going to cut them and plate them onto my platter. So this makes a pretty big serving, which I love. Look how awesome the center is. And I'm just gonna cut these into little circles, and they are so, so good. So I have a whole plate now of these pinwheels. Big hit, and I love that they're make ahead, and they're just a really perfect finger food for summertime. They're just a huge hit. So I'm going to be making a TikTok viral boat dip, and I have been making this on repeat ever since last summer. So it has sour cream, and there's a reason that this went TikTok viral. Not only is it super easy, but it is really delicious and addicting, and it's just a perfect summer appetizer. So sour cream, a can of Rotel, a packet of taco seasoning, and some shredded cheese, 1 cup. So it's 4 ingredients. It is amazing, so delicious. Give this a stir. You can serve this with tortilla chips, or I also love to serve this with corn Frito chips is another great one. But it is really addicting, and it is so good. So I love trying out the viral TikTok recipes, and they usually always turn out amazing. I mean, they go viral for a reason. So it was so good. I have a shrimp appetizer that I love making as well. So I have my frozen shrimp that has the tail on, and it is defrosted. I have olive oil. I'm adding in some paprika as well. I'm going to add in some cayenne. This is going to be just a really good kind of Cajun type seasoning on the shrimp. I'm adding in my onion powder. I'm adding in my garlic powder as well. And you can add to your taste about a teaspoon of each if you would like. I'm going to toss these around in the seasoning. And now I'm going to cook this shrimp on my stove in a pan, and shrimp cooks just really quickly. It's about 3 to 4 minutes per side, and so I'm just going to lay this all flat so that they can all get cooked evenly. Now I'm going to turn each one over, cook that other side for 3 to 4 minutes. Shrimp appetizers are always a really big hit. I'm going to make a guacamole type, so I have some avocado. I'm going to use 2 avocados. I have some lemon juice. I'm going to add in some salt as well, and then I'm just going to mash this up. You can use any kind of masher you want. I'm just going to use my fork and mash it up and make it into a nice little guacamole type. I have a cucumber, which I absolutely love cucumber, especially during the summertime. Slice that cucumber up. I'm going to add on my little guacamole mix, and you can use any kind of guacamole you'd like. If you want to buy it at the store, you can definitely do that. I'm adding on the avocado guacamole mix, and then I will add on the shrimp as well. You can garnish this with a little bit of cilantro if you want, but this is a huge hit. The combination of the cucumber, the avocado, and the shrimp is just so good. So I took the tails off of the shrimp as they were cooling, so now they are ready to go. So just place the shrimp on top. Awesome appetizer. It's a huge hit. I love making this one, and super healthy. So I'm going to be doing, this is a skinny pool dip. I have cream cheese, sour cream, 1 cup of sour cream. I have a can of corn that I will drain and add the corn in. I have a can of diced green chilies that I will add in, which I love diced green chilies in dips. I have a red bell pepper diced up into some small pieces, and a packet of ranch seasoning mix, which I absolutely love ranch seasoning mix. It goes so well in so many different dips and appetizers. Absolutely love it. I like to keep it like in stock in my pantry. So give this a good mix. You'll want to have your cream cheese a little bit softened so you can mix it really well. So super good, super creamy and rich, and you can serve this with tortilla chips or Fritos scoop chips as well. Huge hit, makes a good size serving too. I'm gonna make chicken salad, and I'm going to put this on an apple slice to make a really awesome appetizer. So I have my cooked chicken. This is 2 chicken breasts. I have a cup of mayonnaise. I have my dried dill seasoning. I have dried cranberry, half a cup. I have a 1/4 cup of chopped up walnuts, and I have a 1/4 cup of diced up celery. So I'm gonna mix all of these ingredients together. You can use any kind of cooked chicken for this. You can do rotisserie chicken, is really great in this one. But I'm just gonna give this a good mix. And it's just a fun appetizer to put this onto an apple slice. So you can just kind of grab and go. It's a really awesome finger food. So you can use any kind of apple you would like. And I'm just gonna slice it real thinly just to have just that base for the chicken salad. So you can just slice it up, add on the chicken salad, and this is so good, and it's super healthy. You can change out that mayonnaise for Greek yogurt and it'd be really even healthier, but this is such a nice refreshing appetizer or finger food for your guests or any kind of function you're going to. So perfect for summertime. Absolutely love this one. Chicken salad is one of my go-tos when the weather gets warmer. It's just so good on sandwiches, and I just love making it this way on these apple slices. And like I said, you can use any kind of apple you would like. You can also put this on like a cucumber slice as well, would be really great. So this is a really awesome appetizer. It is not a summertime get-together in our family without some onion dip, and this is just a 2-ingredient appetizer, and it's an absolute must-have at any gathering that we're having. So it's just a container of sour cream and a packet of Lipton onion soup mix. You can use the Great Value brand onion soup mix also. They're exactly the same to me. But I'm going to give this a mix, and I'll add in the rest of this seasoning and mix it all up just in this bowl. You can put it in a different bowl, but I just use it in this container. It's just way easier. So I'm just going to add this onto my platter. We serve this with Ruffles, the wavy Ruffles chips, and it's a hit. Everyone absolutely loves this, and it is the easiest appetizer like known to man, and it is so addicting. So good, so easy. Another really easy appetizer is meatballs. You can make these a few different ways, but the easiest way and the way that I just make them is so simple. It is just frozen meatballs, and our favorite barbecue sauce is Sweet Baby Ray's, and you just put about a cup of that in. Put the lid on. You can cook these on high for about an hour to an hour and a half, or you can cook them on low. I like to stir them occasionally, but it's just a really easy appetizer. Great way to have something warm, and you don't have to heat up your kitchen by making anything on the stove. You just put these in the crock pot, and they are ready to go, and they are just so good. Just put a cup of toothpicks next to these, and these will just fly out of the crock pot. They are a huge hit. They're so simple, and the kids and the adults in our family just absolutely love these. They're very addicting. I hope that you loved these 10 summer appetizers. They are all amazing. I know that if you make them, you'll love them. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.